Welcome to the Wheatfield. Apologize for all this light over here. I could not figure out where to sit. This is where I ended up. I hope this ends up being an uplifting message because it's on paper not. It's about death. Death has been on my mind lately, so I'm going to teach on it. And the reason it's been on my mind, I think there's a couple different reasons here, but one main one is in the Brentwood community, there was a plane crash recently in Nashville, but the people that were on the plane were from Brentwood. There were 7 of them. And they were all from the community that I live in, and 3 of them lived in my neighborhood, which is not a big neighborhood, pretty small neighborhood. So obviously when things hit close to home, it makes you contemplate life a little bit more. You can see their faces. You can think, man, they had no idea that this would be their last day on earth when they got on that plane that morning. They left kids behind and grandkids behind and friends behind and family behind. And so I think that's why this has been on my mind these last few weeks. And then I was visiting my sister in Johnson City, Tennessee last week, and we were sitting at a park, and I sat down on a bench, and there was this message on the bench, and it was so sweet. And I didn't have my phone with me. I'd left it in the car, so I wrote it down because I knew I wanted to teach on it. And this is what it said. This is all it said. In loving memory of Theda Fry Emery. She found her true love here in 1952. November 9, 1936 to January 14, 2019. But she found her true love here in 1952. And I was sitting on this bench thinking, oh my gosh, this lady who was passed a couple years ago was sitting on this bench somewhere in this area, probably not that bench, but standing here where this was. Maybe it was a park then, maybe not. And she found her true love there. And it made me start thinking, little Theda Fry Emery, was a blip on the radar, right? Like she lived, I think it was 84 years or something, 86 years. And she's not here anymore. But when she was at this park back in 1952, meeting her true love there, what was her life like? Like, I don't know. Thinking about this Theda lady who I can't find anything about, made me start going like the moments in my life. Am I spending my time wisely? Like one day I'm just going to be, maybe I'll be on some cute park bench talking about meeting the love of my life, even though I guess we really met in a high school like hallway or something. But still, our moments are fleeting. And how often, gosh, I think now more than ever, can we get caught up in the wrong things, spending time focused on the wrong things when one day we're just going to be someone's memory, right? And so I have a couple of verses I wanted to share, just if anyone else struggles with how to focus and what to spend their time on, having a bigger worldview than the moment we're in, like worrying about things that really don't matter. We can get caught up in that. And I just want to bring it back down to reminding us all that our days truly are numbered. And there's a verse, I'm sure you've heard it a million times. I have, but I've never heard this, or at least I've never embraced the second part of this verse, okay? Psalm 90:12. Teach us to number our days. We've heard that verse. People reference it all the time. But here's the last part of it. That we may gain a heart of wisdom. Teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Numbering our days, realizing that they're numbered, realizing when we wake up in the morning to be prayerful about, Lord, how do you want us to spend our time today? What is consuming us that we need to let go? It is not serving us. It is not serving the people around us. It is not adding to the world in a positive way, in any way, shape, or form. Teaching us to number our days so we can number our minutes, so we can number our seconds, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. There is wisdom in reflecting and contemplating how short life is, okay? And so I'm not trying to be depressing in saying, oh my God, we're all gonna die, our lives are short. Okay, the reality is we are, but the reality also is like we get a chance to spend our time and our energy and our life on things that matter and have a purpose. And I just want to make sure we're not getting caught up in things that don't. Here's a couple more verses I'll leave us with. Psalm 39:4-5. O Lord, make me know my end and what is the measure of my days. Let me know how fleeting I am. Behold, you have made my days a few handbreadths and my lifetime is nothing before you. Surely all mankind stands as a mere breath. Surely all mankind stands as a mere breath. That's all we are. We are one breath away from not being in this world anymore. One breath. Crazy. James 4:13-17. Come now, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go into such and such town and spend a year there and trade and make a profit, yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. We are a mist that appears a little time and then vanishes. Please hear the encouragement from this. The encouragement is this: teach us to number our days so that we can have a heart of wisdom, understanding how short life is and that our minutes are numbered is wise, because we will not let time go by, conversations pass that we don't need to have with people. That's my encouragement. Let's gain a heart of wisdom and work and do the things that matter while we're just a mist here on earth, okay? Have a great week. Don't miss the wheat. There's abundance all around to be found this week. Let's just don't get caught up in the junk that makes us not realize it. Have a great week.